What if you were chosen for greatness? Not by personal effort or chance, but by fate. From ancient myths to modern fiction, and even real-life movements, the idea of the chosen one is common. Where does it come from, and why are we interested? The concept of the chosen one dates back millennia, across nearly every civilization. In ancient texts, mythology, and religious doctrines, we find reoccurring themes of a special individual selected by divine forces to fulfill a grand destiny. Think of Moses in the Hebrew Bible, a child rescued from a river destined to lead his people to freedom. Or King Arthur, who drew Excalibur from the stone and became a legendary ruler. These stories are blueprints, symbolic patterns cultures use to define purpose and leadership. Psychologist Carl Jung called this the hero archetype. The chosen one is not just lucky, they are uniquely fated. Often, they are marked by unusual birth, orphanhood, or some supernatural sign. But why do such stories exist? They give hope, but are they true? We often pass them off as mythology, but myths are based on something. The idea that someone, somewhere, is meant to save us, or that we could be that person, is comforting. We want purpose, relevance, and acceptance. But wait, doesn't that exclude most people, since the chosen ones rarely get any of these? They are typically outsiders, looking in and asking questions about what they perceive that doesn't make sense. Nevertheless, they must stay true to their guiding principles. They are the ones who look for meaning that others can't see, know their purpose, and experience social rejection. The chosen ones aren't looking for likes or followers. Their search is for truth, which has everything to do with why they were chosen. Can you carry that burden? Leave what you think about that in the comments. While the idea can apply to anyone, religion is one of the most powerful forces where the chosen one is a central theme. In Christianity, Jesus is described as the Messiah, the anointed one, both divine and human, chosen to redeem humanity. In Islam, Muhammad is seen as the final prophet, chosen by Allah to deliver the last message to mankind. In Buddhism, Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, was prophesied at birth to become either a great king or a spiritual leader. It's a prophecy with alternate possible outcomes, which is interesting. That aside, these narratives often share key patterns. A prophecy, a supernatural event or calling, resistance or doubt from others, transformation through trial, fulfillment of destiny, or a quiet knowing that one has a special purpose. Whether you believe in any of these or not, they shape billions of lives. More than that, they show how deeply rooted the chosen one reality is in our search for existential meaning. Enter Hollywood. From Luke Skywalker to Harry Potter, Neo in The Matrix to Katniss Everdeen, the chosen one is everywhere in modern storytelling. Luke begins as a farm boy on a desert planet, unaware of his importance. He's called by destiny through Obi-Wan. First resisting, he ultimately accepts his role and coming transformation. Harry Potter is the boy who lived, marked by a scar and a prophecy. Neo is the one, predicted to end the war between man and machine. These characters don't start off powerful. In fact, they often feel like outsiders. That's part of their appeal. They represent added action and complexity for the big screen. But that's Hollywood. We engage with the hope that no matter how different we feel, something extraordinary might just be waiting for us at the metaphoric other side. Some of us can relate. Chosen ones aren't limited to doing great feats or causing world religious movements. For some, just walking into a crowded room can be impactful. Are you one of those? It's often a part of being a modern-day chosen one. You might be a bringer of peace, a healer, or messenger. The universe is still choosing today. Have you had the feeling that there's something more, that you don't fit in with everyone else? That's typical for the chosen ones. Be patient, as the way ahead is revealed in perfect timing.
So why are we so interested with the idea of a chosen one? Psychologists say it taps into two major needs: personal significance, the desire to believe our lives have meaning, and collective hope, the idea that someone will lead us out of chaos. In uncertain times, pandemics, wars, or social upheaval, people naturally seek out savior figures. This is why even politicians are sometimes framed or frame themselves as the only ones who can fix things. But there's a danger to this myth. It's called the Messiah complex, when someone starts to believe they alone are destined to save others without humility or accountability. History is full of leaders who believed they were chosen. Sometimes they inspired greatness. Other times, they led people to disaster. So, the chosen one isn't always a hero. Sometimes it can be twisted, used to control others, satisfy their hefty ego, or justify violence. And that's what makes it so powerful and so dangerous. True chosen ones need to have ongoing, personal reality checks, keeping a pulse on their motives. Elseways, their leading can go sideways.
There is a rare group of individuals who possess heightened sensitivity, intense empathy, elevated curiosity, and pronounced intuition. It makes sense that such remarkable people have been chosen for something special. Sadly, their fire is often quenched by those who don't understand them. Even parents may consider their own such children to be too much, even asserting that they should come out of their dream world. I have experienced that. Have you? Tell me about it in the comments. So, are there chosen ones today? Maybe not in the mythic sense, but maybe the real message is this: you don't have to be chosen to choose. The modern evolution of the chosen one story suggests that anyone, regardless of birth, status, or prophecy, can rise to the occasion. That greatness might not be assigned, it's earned. Every day, you can choose to be the person someone or circumstance needs. You can choose to act with courage, to show up, to listen, to protect, to heal, to change things. And maybe, just maybe, that's what being chosen really means. Thanks for joining me on this audio adventure. Do you ever feel like an outsider and wonder if you have some special purpose? I'd like to hear. If you've received value from this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I read all comments and try to reply.